I'm ready to splice some wires today too. Let's see. Is it behind here? Just want to always have a hard time getting my iPad. Sometimes it goes right in when I'm on my iPad. There it is. Okay, I've been getting a lot of people coming in regularly, checking in with me, and I'm thanking everybody for their crowd participation. Now, I just wanted to say is that what I wanted to say is I'm preparing. You don't miss the water until the well runs dry. I didn't really appreciate my Mac Studio fully packed. I mean, it can be expanded some more. Now I know how to do it, but it got wet one night. Something fell off the wall and knocked off my diffuser with the water in it, and it spilled. And I didn't do anything about it until a couple of days, and then I turned it on, and it was wet, and it burned out the power supply. So I'm setting up everything, getting everything ready. So when I do get the Mac Studio up and running, I'm going to be able to jump right into what I was putting off. I was putting off, doing sessions, and I'm not going to. Yeah, I was putting off doing a session here, and anyway, right here now we get ready to splice a wire. Get ready to splice a wire here. This is X-Tech by Behringer. This thing is heavy. It's a shame that when I first moved in here, I don't even know if this was new. I thought this might have came from the old apartment, but I didn't have anything from my old apartment. And now I'm trying to figure out why. I burned this one out, I think. The fader port. It says for Personas. That's Studio One. But it works with anything. This is now they have another one with that's like a built like an interface fader port. That's also an interface. But what we have here is not a failure to communicate. Great to splice. I was looking for. Now I have another wire like this that I'm used that also works for the Boss pedal. I just plugged this in and it worked, but it's the wrong end. This is for the that mixer out there. I put it on there to see if it would come on. I sent that the plug they sent me. I done plugged that thing into so many different adapters that for some reason doesn't want to come on. And let me get. I'm going to get a bowl of oatmeal as soon as I finish. Oh, did I spill something? No. It's my smoothie. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the college kids and Smoke Player. Uh, Matthew checked in yesterday. Everybody checked in yesterday. Mm. Ah. Ugh. Anyway, let's put I'm gonna put this plug. I think this plug is no, it's a little bit skinnier. I cut this plug. There was something on this end. But I'm going to plug this one in. I'm going to splice this onto here. And so when I do get my Mac Studio up and running, I'm back in business. I have in this room, it's going to be set up. It's going to be set up because look, I have the overhead. Look, my piano moved. I have the overhead and I have the all of my windows, all of my monitors up top, right over top of the keyboard there. See, I have my mix window, I mean, my edit window, mix window, and that's going to be the plug-in window. Plug-in is going to be right here, see? Plug-in's right there in the corner. And you're going to be able to see everything I'm doing here. I'm going to move this down here because this is my couple of headshots. Make them both the same size. Headshot, one from the side. You can see my mouse hand. It's kind of important to be able to see the mouse hand. But that's my overhead, and here's behind me here. That's my keyboard right there. And I can make that bigger so you can see. That's the you can see the DAW shows up in here, right in there. It's kind of small screen. When I get my big one back, it's going to, I don't know if it's going to go here or go out there in the living room. Yeah. Yeah. See the machina right here. That's going to be like the overhead, and then it's going to have a headshot with three screens and a double headshot. And then I have this one here. I'm going to put some more screens in here. This is simple. I don't want a whole lot here going on. Let me see, I'll put this down here. You can see what's going on. All three screens. I have three screens here. One is up high here. And the little bit of everything there. And then we have one with the let me see. Three monitors. All three monitors right here. And then I have three screens. Three monitors. Then I have three cameras and a screen. This one, I might have to switch this one out because it's not focusing. I might have to switch this one with a different camera. Right. Or I just bring it all the way down. Let me see how close I can get it. That's okay, ain't it? It's clear enough. Clear enough for you to see. Right. And I think I do definitely want to get the Ableton. I want to treat myself to Ableton because of the big keyboard using the Apple Silicon does not want to show on the screen of the flagship Phantom. Logic doesn't want to show up on the screen. I'm going to pull this apart. Splice these wires again. Oh yeah, so I'll pull this apart. I can unravel it. A little bit of patience. But when I finish in here, I'm going to go in the living room, Studio B, and I'm going to go ahead and plug everything up. So when I'm going to prepare that one for. I don't think I have to take the computer in there. Just the slow computer. This is my Mac Mini. And I think I bought this through Sweetwater. Yeah, they hit charged me with a whole bunch of interest. Played for about a month. And they got me with the interest. I'm just gonna pull this apart. Okay, here's one. Pull this apart. Okay. Okay, here's a two. Let me see. This is save this. Save this wire here. This is the kind of wire that goes on that mixer out there. It has a little safety catch. Has a little safety catch. Take that back out there. Tightening up everything. My brother called me. You know, I used to be with the CC&D, Second and D. He was like there was a guy was like a white Dick Gregory. He used to fast for the homeless. They had a shelter, Second and D. They did the Hands Across America. Martin Sheen played in the movie, Miss Schneider. And I was with those people from the beginning when they opened up that shelter, Second and D. I found that's the first time I ever seen a soup line. And that's a long story with that. But my brother was calling me to tell me that the president put an order out for them to start gathering up, for them to snatch. I guess ICE might do it, for them to snatch up the homeless people. They're gonna put them somewhere. They're gonna snatch. They can't send them out of the country. What they gonna do? Put them in jail for being a vagrant? But my brother was telling me to be careful when I'm playing my instrument in the subway or out on the street, that they can grab me and lock me up and leave my equipment out there for somebody to steal. You know, when they grab you, they've been grabbing citizens. And you know, I was going to get my apartment leased, my lease. I was going to get a copy of my lease, carry that around. Now I have to carry papers, huh? I was going to get a copy of my lease and all my identification, but I'm pretty sure those people they locked up had their identification. Even the citizens they locked up, but we have something else going on here now. I have to trust in the Lord. This did come on when I plug it in. This is my fader port. Fader port by Behringer, and it controls the logic pretty good. So actually, I have the logic on my over here on my left hand, my Machina MK3. I can use that, hooks right up with logic. I can use that for a mixer here. I can pop the channels, move the different channels. Let me see if you can see. Let me get the big picture here. I can bank with, it has to be on logic. I can bank using my Machina. It's not banking. Oh, I'm not going to be able to try to do anything with this slow computer too. It's not going to do it. I'm not even going to do anything with a slow computer. It might have froze up anyway. This computer's so slow, I don't want to be able to. I know I can't do anything. It's spinning. Yeah, it's spinning. It's spinning. It's probably froze up. Force quit. Yes, yeah, it stopped working. But I'm not pressed about that. Not pressed about that at all. But it's just this computer so slow. I'm getting everything ready so that when I get my Mac Studio up and running, all I gotta do is put that card in. I found it on eBay for $200, so it's no big deal. It's just that I don't want to spend any. I don't want to spend any money. I want to do the shoestring budget. I don't want to spend any. It's kind of, man. It must be hot outside. I'm thankful it's nice and cool in in my bedroom studio, Studio A. It's nice and cool in here. Nice and cool. Actually, I might can put on some more clothes. I might can put on some more clothes up in here. But let's cut this cable here. What guy was saying is so amazing how I splice wires. If you're in a band, if you was ever in a band and you had a short in your jack cord, and you should know how to cut the end off and put another attachment on there yourself without, every time a cord goes short, you don't have to throw it away. You should slice it up and see if we can get inside of it, man. MacGyver. You know? MacGyver. Okay, here's the red and black. Where are you? Red and black wires. Get ready to splice. Cut the ends off of these. Had to get the copper to show. Copper colored wires. Just like my people with copper color. They call us copper. Back then it was copper colored people. Or indigenous. The original people that were the natives, not just in Africa. Every indigenous place, my people were there. Not on Plymouth Rock. Well, peace and love, peace and hair grease. Thank you for that. I had the second thumbs up there. I gave myself a thumbs up. Somebody gave me a thumbs up also. I'm thankful. Y'all a blessing to me. But like I said, when I finish in here, I'm going to leave everything set up like this until I get my Mac Studio up and running. And then I'm going to go ahead and, when I sign off here, I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to go and we're going to put the living room studio back together, even though it's no computer in there. I took the Yamaha in there. Yamaha CP88. Or PC or CP. CP88. That's one. I'll wrap up the red one. Okay, I wrapped up. I'm gonna make it a little neater. Go ahead. Let me see. I got enough duct tape in here. Oh, I'm reusing the same duct tape I took off. Yeah, I'll tighten it up with just good for now. Reinforce it later on. Now here's the X-Tech. Plenty of plugs up under my desk. Let's see. I can put it right over. Is there another plug on the other side? No. Everything's full here. Is there something right there? Yeah, it's a plug. No, it won't. Let me see. This is a long kind. I'm gonna put it up under here. There's a spot where I can plug it right into the wall. I don't need no you don't need no stinking. Let's drop it down. Drop it like it's hot. See if it's gonna go right through there. No, I gotta move the desk. Now I know what I do. I just put it, drop it down here like it's hot, and then slide it over like it's not. Like it thought it was boogers, but it's not. Now here's the X-Tech. X-Tech's gonna be, put that right there. I can put the iPad right here. Now everything is going to be plugged in. Let me drop down. I got to get up under the desk here. And here's a MIDI cord. I never done. I'm what happened to this plug. The end of this MIDI plug. I cut it and lost it. It got separated. It's probably somewhere. I can order another end. I need like I did order some MIDI plugs, but I sent them back because I'm shoestringing and budgeting. Let's get up under the desk, man. I gotta get up under here and get up under here so we can. Oh, yeah, I can plug it right in directly into the wall. I don't plug a lot of things directly into the wall. Let me see if there's any room on this power strip. Yeah, that's a spot right here. 2 spots. I can move all this up one. Move everything up one. And it's a spot right here. Plus I still have another space on the power strip. Right there. Can I reach? Oh, I'm blocking the on and off button. Oh, wait a minute. I can put it up here. Now I can get to the on and off button. Okay. Now all I have to do is plug in the fader port. Plug in the fader port and I don't think I had no other plugs. Let's see. Yeah. Should be one hanging on the wall somewhere. USB. Here's one. Let me see if it says X-Touch on it. Oh, it says Phantom. It says Phantom on it for now. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna have this ready. So when I get the Phantom out, I can get this plug, put it back on, put my flagship back where it belongs. And let's go ahead and plug this, and the fader port should connect. Fader port. Take it to the other window so you can see. Okay. Whoop. Oh, that's right. I shut it. Logic froze up on me, right? Remember? Oh, come on now. This thing, it came on earlier. It came on earlier when I plugged it in. It blinked anyway. I think it's the wrong end of the plug. It did come on at first. Shoot. I think it's the wrong end. It's the wrong end. Reach under here and unplug this. Yeah, it's the wrong end. I'm gonna pull it up here and see. I have the end here. I can replace this. This is not the right end. Something told me not to put this end on here. And I didn't listen to something. Now here's the other one. Actually, that other plug, the other one did come on with this. Let me see. The other plug with the I threw this on the bed. this one actually came on. This one is the one that when I plugged it in out there, it flickered. Let me see. I'm gonna take this one off real quick. I should have plugged it in before I wrapped everything up. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. And before I wrap the wires up tight, I'm gonna check it. But it came on though at first. Okay, it's not plugged in, so I'm not gonna be able to electrocute nobody. Police wires are loose. Oh shoot! I put. Oh, here we are. Knock off the rest of the smoothie. Give me a bowl of oatmeal. That's not the smoothest smoothie. Okay. Yeah, but you know, that's where the action is going to be, get the, what's the name, plugged back in the Mac Studio and get the flagship Phantom out of the pawn shop back in the studio where it belongs. A few other things too with the car I need to get squared away. Okay, let's plug this in and see if it, run it up the pole, see if anybody gonna salute it. I'm just gonna cover these up real quick with the quickness, and then I'll tighten it back up later, just so it don't, the wires don't accidentally touch together. Okay. Let's see if I can I plug this in without getting up under the desk in here. Go right up top. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we have. Boom. No, it didn't come on either. That must be too short. Me plugging the one that did come on. The one that did come on is the one that doesn't have the right I keep throwing it somewhere. Oh, here it is. I see it. This one did come on. Those are wrong. This one came on when I plugged it on out there, and I don't know which one is. You know what? I'm gonna plug it in and I'm gonna touch the wires. Touch your wires. I'm gonna touch the wires. Don't try this at home, folks. You don't want to never plug anything up with loose wires hanging. Don't do this. Okay. Plug this in. It doesn't go all the way in. I'm going to touch. Let me see which one. This should be the red one. This should be the hot one. No, it's not coming on. Try the other one. It's not coming on. It's not coming on. It did come on though. I'm just going to order the proper wire. I'm going to order the proper adapter for this instead of just fooling around. I'm going to leave that right there though. And I'm going to order I need to order 2 plugs I need to order an extra plug for my bow for the boss pedals. They're like universal plugs, but this one worked. It worked for the boss pedal, so I'm just gonna order another adapter for the fader port. I'm just gonna leave it right here. It'll be ready when it's time. It'll be ready when it's time. So let's get. I'm going in the living room, and we're gonna look at to see how disarrayed the living room studio is. But like I said, when this is up and running, it's going to be ready to either go when I get my Mac Studio back up. This will be ready for Logic. It could be ready for Studio One too. Pro Tools. Uh, Logic is Logic communicates with everything in here, but I think when I get the I don't know if it communicates with the O series or not, or just with the big Phantom. But I'm going to treat myself to Ableton after everything is over. I'll probably get that'll be my Christmas present, full blown Ableton. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Nobody came in the chat room today, but I did get 2 thumbs up. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I'm gonna go right. We're gonna take our phone and we're gonna go out there on the living room studio, and let's pack all this up and be ready. Take all this out there. I'm just taking the iPad and the touchpad. Everything else is going to stay just like it is. Okay, so we out. I'll see you when I'm come back on my phone, and we're gonna look at the living room studio, see how much is in disarray it is. We out. Thank you for subscribing. Share the video with your friends. Send it to your enemy. Ha 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 ha. But like I said, my brother told me to be careful when I go out and play on the street because they might try to grab me as a homeless person. I don't know what they're going to do with us. What are they going to do with a homeless person? Vagrant? Put them in jail? That's okay. It's just like the Romans, man. There's the Roman guards and Caesar and Pharaoh. But you know what happened to Pharaoh and his army? It didn't end well, him messing with God's children.